Hey guys, it's Corey, and welcome back to another buying guide with 10 best ones. Today, we'll talk about which are the 5 best picks, how to choose the correct product, and what you should look at before buying. We've ranked these products based on their price, quality, durability, performance, and more. If you'd like to see their price and find out more information, you can check out the links in the description down below. To make it easier, we will include timestamps in the description as well. Let's get started.
There are various tablet screen sizes out there, starting from 6 inches on the lower end of things up to the super huge 18.4-inch Samsung Galaxy View that doesn't look like a tablet. Most of the tablets, and also the most popular ones, are between 7 to 10-inch size, and that's one I actually recommend for the people out there. So if you need something smaller, choose a 7-inch model, which would deliver you great performance. However, if you need something larger, you can choose 10-inch models to be safe, but then again, you will find even larger tablets out there. Those larger tablets come even as laptop replacements and will deliver you great performance, but at a higher price. Secondly, operating system. There are generally 3 different choices when it comes to the operating system on your tablet: iOS, Windows, and Android, the latter being the most popular. iOS is present only on Apple mobile devices and tablets. It's actually a great addition and has plenty of features to allow you to have plenty of fun and get plenty more done for productivity with its multitasking features. When it comes to tablets with Android operating system, your options are endless really, since it's a heavily modifiable OS that allows for personalization from you and the manufacturer. Tablets with Windows OS deliver the versatility and ease of use that its desktop and laptop devices deliver with great efficiency. And thirdly, purpose. Different people buy tablets for different purposes, so everyone has their different preferences, but generally each user belongs to one of the major categories. If you're buying a laptop for at-home use, something you'll browse the web on or listen to some music on, you could buy a pretty cheap tablet and be satisfied. If you need a business machine, then you'll need a larger screen and multitasking features, maybe even compatibility with a keyboard attachment. If you buy a tablet for gaming, then you'll need a spec-heavy model that'll deliver your performance, and this is pretty expensive most of the time. For those that plan to buy a tablet for streaming their TV shows, I recommend tablets with beautiful and large screens with a nice set of speakers.
If you're on a budget, then I'd recommend this next model, since it's one of the best and cheapest out there.
We're going to kick off this list with an affordable tablet, the Lenovo Tab 4. This tablet, despite being a budget model, actually delivers great value for its price and establishes itself as the best of the budget range. It delivers great battery life, nice performance, a surprisingly good display, and a well-rounded package that will satisfy everyone. From a design perspective, the Lenovo Tab 4 is pretty simple and utilitarian. It's the definition of no-frills design with a smooth charcoal material that gives it a nice-to-touch feeling to the device. There's also the dark grey gunmetal plastic on the sides that delivers a great grip. The whole thing measures about 8.3 by 0.3 by 4.9 inches on the 8-inch version of the tablet and weighs just 0.7 pounds. On the front of the device, you'll spot the 2-megapixel selfie camera, and the back has the 5-megapixel main camera. There's a pair of speakers there on the bottom edge, which is where you'll also spot the 3.5mm headphone jack, micro SD slot, and micro USB charging port. The Lenovo Tab 4 rocks an 8-inch 1280 by 800 display that's great for light video watching, some gaming, and web surfing. It doesn't have the brightest screen or the best colours, but compared to other tablets in its price range, it is much better. It shows fine details when looking at videos and images, and it covers a respectable 89.5% of the sRGB colour space that's great overall. The peak brightness shoots up to 429 nits, which is also pretty respectable. The speakers that I mentioned earlier are Dolby Atmos enabled to deliver a good experience in terms of sound. For performance, the Lenovo Tab 4 is packed with a Qualcomm Snapdragon 425 CPU and 2GB of RAM, which is pretty reliable overall. Not something you'd call a speed demon, but it's great for general in-home use. The battery life is also great, as the tablet achieved about 10 hours of use before shutting down. Like I said, it might not be the most advanced laptop, but it is much better than anything in its category.
If you're after a larger option, then this next model will be perfect for you.
If you're looking at Windows tablets, then I have to recommend the Microsoft Surface Go. This is one of the most advanced tablets out there, and it comes with the versatility of Windows OS. It has a beautiful display, some nice speakers, solid performance specs, and it does all that in a price that's worth paying. Microsoft is slowly but surely on its way to becoming one of the best laptop and tablet manufacturers out there. When you take a look at the Microsoft Surface Go, you'll see its resemblance to the Surface Pro. It looks like a miniature version of it, as it weighs just about 1.15 pounds with a 10-inch panel on the front. It has a nice design though, with some rounded edges that look excellent and give it a soft but attractive look. On the back, you'll spot the hinge, which can bend to create a stand for the device if you wish to use it that way. On the top of it, you can get the type cover, which is a keyboard attachment that works perfectly with this one to deliver multitasking. On the front of the Microsoft Surface Go, you'll spot the 10-inch 1800 by 1200 pixel panel that's pleasingly sharp. Not the sharpest by any means though. It is a great screen for watching movies and videos, but it's more aimed at productivity users with a 3:2 aspect ratio, which gives more space for work in your spreadsheets. The bezels are also a bit thick for my taste, but nothing to break the deal. The speaker is pretty small, however it delivers a lot of sound and power, which surprised me. The Microsoft Surface Go is packed with nice performance specs for its price. It can replace a laptop that's in its price range for casual gaming and normal workloads. It's packed with an Intel Pentium Gold processor and 8GB of RAM, which is great overall. For memory, it has 128GB of it to provide you enough space for most of your needs. It also takes aid from the integrated Intel HD Graphics 615 unit that's pretty good overall.
This next model has the best looking display out there. So if you like vivid and realistic colors, this one is for you.
For those that are looking for the best Android tablet around, I present you the Samsung Galaxy Tab S6. This tablet is a beast and it delivers the most advanced Android tablet experience out there. It's actually pretty good competitor to the iPad Pro, and it's much cheaper than it, but it can't quite achieve its performance. Then again, it delivers a great performance, a beautiful screen and tons of versatility. The Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 comes with a perfect design that's one of my favourites out there. It has soft edges and a very slim body that measures just 5.9mm at its thickest point. It is also pretty lightweight at just 468 grams, and it has an aspect ratio that makes it pleasing to use. On the back of the device, you'll spot the dual camera array and the slot for the S Pen that's great. Speaking about the S Pen that comes with the device, it's one of the best out there and it delivers great use. On the front, the Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 is packed with a 10.5-inch Super AMOLED panel that has a great 2560 by 1600 resolution, achieving a pixel density of 287 pixels per inch. The Super AMOLED panel feels great overall, with tons of brightness and great contrast, without forgetting about the vivid colours. It also has the HDR10 Plus certification, delivering beautiful content. I should also mention that the AKG tuned speakers deliver great low-end power and sound. Like a proper high-end device, the Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 is packed with a premium Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 processor. There are two versions of it though, one with 6GB of RAM and 128GB of storage, and a more advanced model with 8GB of RAM and 256GB of storage. Both of these models support up to 512GB of external storage upgrade via the micro SD card slot.
Next up, we have a model which gives you the best value for your money.
Nearing the top of the list, we have a model that delivers great performance and value for its price, the Apple iPad, the 2019 10.2-inch version of the device. I can confirm that this device has a better screen, more performance for speed, and works well when combined with a smart keyboard cover. For those that are looking for a great all-round tablet that won't cost a fortune, this is it. The model right here is the 7th generation of the Apple iPad. It shows some age with its design, but it's something we all love and the company knows. It's a timeless design that will never go old, with its robust yet familiar feeling that we're big fans of. It comes in 3 available colours: silver, gold and space grey, all of which are excellent, and you could choose the one that fits your style the most. I should mention that the Apple iPad's body is made from fully recycled aluminium that's great in my opinion. It's pretty thin and also light as the iPad Air. The larger 10.2-inch screen is a good upgrade from the 9.7-inch original size. It does that by delivering a great screen-to-body ratio that makes everyone happy. I can confirm that the LCD screen comes with a 2160 by 1620 resolution, which is pretty sharp and delivers about 264 pixels per inch. The max brightness of the panel is about 500 nits, which is great, and it's extremely colourful. I noticed that it also works rather well with the Apple Pencil, which is great for creatives. In terms of specs and performance, the Apple iPad is packed with all the right parts to handle the most advanced 3D games and even some light video editing. It has the excellent A10 chipset of the company, and it has 3GB of RAM to boost things up. It comes in two storage options, 32GB and 128GB versions, depending on your needs. Combined with the smart keyboard, you can replace a Chromebook with this one, and it'll deliver you great multitasking.
Finally, the next model is the best overall. From us, it gets a perfect score in all categories.
On top of the list, we have the definite best tablet in the market, the iPad Pro. This tablet has delivered a performance that makes for a great laptop replacement with its great screen, high-end performance specs, great design and multitasking features. There are two versions of the iPad Pro, the 11-inch version and the 12.9-inch version. While the 12.9-inch version is marginally better, it is more in the laptop range as it measures the same as the 13-inch MacBook Air, and it comes at the same price. So I recommend the iPad Pro 11-inch for most users out there. The iPad Pro is pretty easy to handle, has a beautiful design and is very durable. It weighs just 1.04 pounds and you can hold it in your hands for work or watching movies easily. The 11-inch panel on this iPad Pro is a liquid retina display which delivers one of the most pleasing experiences out there. I should mention that this panel delivers a max brightness of 640 nits, which is pretty much blinding. It has a resolution of 2388 by 1668. The True Tone feature is also amazing, and the 1800:1 contrast gets the job done. It covers 100% of the sRGB color space with near-perfect accuracy. Besides all that, the main selling point of this panel is its 120Hz refresh rate that's super solid and pleasingly smooth. For performance, it's packed with a new Apple A12Z Bionic chipset that delivers a great performance with a nice thermal design that keeps things running cool under a heavy workload. It also has 6GB of RAM that makes this one a speed demon, and if you need a perfect device, this is it.